Hooray! I'm the Child Foundation is for you. My name is Shwargwe Damak. I'm the president and founder of I'm the Child Foundation, a non-profit committed to delivering quality education to internally displaced and vulnerable children. I'm the Child Foundation started off in 2017 as a project. The idea was to empower internally displaced children with education. At I'm the Child Foundation, we believe education is a weapon with which you can use to fight through any hurdle in life. Now, internally displaced children are victims of either violence or some sort of natural disaster in their local communities. The summer school at the time was designed to run for a period of 4 weeks, where we empowered them with skill acquisition and normal school subjects, 4 basic subjects: mathematics, English, civic education and history. At the end of the first summer school, we conducted an evaluation session and we used the performance of the kids as one of the yardsticks to judge our progress. We discovered from the evaluation session that there were some underlying challenges, including communication barrier, and then the desire to actually go to be enrolled in a formal school. Most of the children wanted to be enrolled in a formal school setting. As a result of that, we were inspired to register I'm the Child Project as a non-profit organization, and that's how I'm the Child Foundation was birthed. After the first summer school, we discovered that one of the underlying challenges was communication barrier. Most of the kids understood only Hausa as a result of little to no educational background. Most of the volunteers could only communicate in English. So as a result, we curated literacy clinic in order to develop their communication and English skills.
I'm the Child Foundation is volunteer and youth driven. This means that we always ensure that youths are engaged citizens. During the course of our summer school, we've always found a niche in ensuring that the youths of our society are involved in all our projects. Over the years of all our projects, we've been able to get over 200 volunteers.
One of our main challenge, like most startup non-profits, is funding. Through the 3 years and some months, I'm the Child Foundation will be 4 years in December. Through over 3 years of existence, we've been depending on personal funding or funding from family and friends, trying to raise funds through social media, publicizing our projects so people can donate towards the cause. We are still yet to get funding that will take us to our desired position. We are yet to get funding that will enable us implement more, that will enable us do more, so as to increase or intensify the level of impact. However, regardless of the absence of funds, we have still been able to attain certain heights. In September this year, we sponsored 16 children to school, some of which were girls that were initially set to be married off by their parents because they couldn't afford to send them to school. Beyond raising funds to send them to school, we've also successfully hosted 3 summer school projects, during which we were able to, like I said earlier, teach them math, English, history, civic education. We're also able to empower them using skill acquisition. I'm the Child Foundation, beyond implementing projects, also tries to drive advocacy programs. Using the United Nations International Calendar, we've been able to successfully host 3 Kick for Peace novelty football matches. And the reason for hosting this match is to mark the United Nations International Day of Sports for Peace and Development. We also mark the International Day of the Girl Child. We recently started marking International Day of the Boy Child. We mark International Women's Day. We mark other dates that are relevant to the objectives of I'm the Child Foundation. When I'm the Child started off in 2017, we had over 50 beneficiaries, and we've been able to increase our number of beneficiaries as at 2021 to over 300. By 2025, we are looking to have supported through education, whether formal or informal, at least 1,000 internally displaced children and vulnerable children. In the year 2022, I'm the Child Foundation is looking to implement a digital learning project with funding and support from well-meaning individuals and organizations. The reason is because the world is going digital, and we would like to bridge the learning gap between our beneficiaries and their counterparts in schools.
Education is a weapon.
I'm the Child.